Hey guys, welcome to another MoFo Minute Plus. All right. Darkness. Many of us humans are attracted to darkness. I suppose it's all part of the human condition. We can become obsessed with mortality and obsessed with those that possess a dark capacity for snuffing out mortality. I'm continually amazed how super popular true crime shows are. How all sorts of serial killer shows and docs are often at the top of the most watched stuff on Netflix and whatnot. And, while there's been moments where I've been fascinated by those kind of stories, I can't hang in that world for too long. It gets a little too heavy. I must admit I can be a wuss at times. But all in all, throughout my life, I have been attracted to a certain type of darkness. More specifically, the beauty and the fun to be found within darkness, and the directness of things expressed in literal black and white, the starkness of darkness, if you will. You'll find that stark beauty and fun in the old Universal monster flicks, in the work and aesthetic of Tim Burton, which itself appears to be at least somewhat influenced by German Expressionism. You'll hear it and feel it in the music of The Cure, and you'll see it on a gazillion manga and comic pages. On a fun Universal Monsters note, it's interesting how the developers of Castlevania and Darkstalkers distilled the fun of those Universal Monsters into now classic, colorful video games. If you've seen my art, you know I love color, but in real life, I've been often just drawn to black and white, shades of gray. It's springtime and everyone is super stoked that there are now sunshiny, longer days, and I can dig that sometimes, but give me a cool, cloudy, autumnal day, any day. Like the whole daylight savings thing, I hate it. I wish twice a year we went back 2 hours as opposed to what we do. I just prefer night. Who doesn't have more fun at night? Some of the most beautiful darkness can be found in photography. When I was a wee lad, I could not comprehend how photographer and model were actual jobs. I'd think to myself, who can't take a camera and point it at something and snap a photo? Who can't stand still for a frickin' photo? And what sort of sucker-ass sucker pays people to do this? Well, believe you me, I would pay someone to do this. Not talk in these videos, but handle the visual stuff, which I'm terrible at. Just lighting and angles and focus and stuff. And as far as speaking, I'm trying to improve, but I've got some bad habits. I look down often. I move my hands too much, on and on. There's just a lot. I have to learn a lot I don't know. But as I got older, I started to understand that photographers and models do know. And I'm continually impressed by the strange sort of alchemy that occurs when they collaborate. In some of my older vids, I spoke about how one of my favorite aspects of social media is the discovery of artists that I would be otherwise unaware of. One of these artists goes by the handle Paracinema Scopic or Scopic. We've only corresponded through like messages, like texts and stuff, so um, I'm always I'm never sure how to pronounce things when that's the case. Um, if you're anything like me, like someone who has like read far more than they've spoken to people, you've encountered these words that you've seen on pages 100 times, and then when you go to say them in real life, you bungle it. It happens. Another one of my favorite things about social media is seeing other artists inspired by artists and creating their own takes on their work. So if you go to Paracinema's feed, um, you'll see like some really cool pieces by illustrators that have been inspired by his photos. Um, I've yet to take his stuff on. I'm not sure if I could do it justice just yet. I've been a little preoccupied with my explorations on toaster strudels. Um, so anyway, some of his work is featured in this beautiful magazine I got a while back. So his stuff has been featured in stuff since then. And it's just stunning how photo after photo captures like the stark beauty of his subjects and their surroundings. I'm obviously not a photography expert, so my words aren't going to do justice to his work. So just click on the link provided and yeah, just indulge in all that great work, beautiful work. Yeah, so I think that's it for now. I will be back in a few days with a reflection on something that's a little more in my wheelhouse, a comic. So hopefully you can check that out. And yeah, be good, guys, and be seeing you. Peace.